Welcome back to Brambleberry. I am determined to push this chicken coop project along today. If you want to watch and see the progress that I'm going to make, then come along. So I've overthought this thing long enough, and I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to build exterior walls on it and kind of incorporate the structure of the coop into this end part of the run, so this last section here. So I still want windows on this wall and an overhang. I'm probably gonna have to build like a regular 2x4 kind of wall right here if I'm gonna put windows in it. I may use pallets on the other side to kind of conserve some lumber here, but I'm gonna have to do that here. Not sure about the inside yet. However, if I'm building this and it's going to be right on the ground, I don't want that to rot out. So I'm going to have to somehow, I don't want to use treated lumber either. So I'm going to first have to do something to this bottom plate here. I think I'm going to try burning it. I might even put some diesel on it and old oil, like a combination of those to treat it. Although I don't know if that's any better than the commercially treated boards. I guess it might be. I could just try burning it and see if that's enough. But then if it's not enough, then I have rotted wood. And maybe I'm overthinking all of this. So let's just get to it. Do something. And there it is. Finished burnt 2x4. I've never tried this before, but supposedly from what I understand, this will help to preserve the wood some. So I think I'm just gonna go with that and not fool with putting any oil or anything on it, because that's just gonna make a mess. I might regret that later, but I don't think so. Nothing lasts forever. Eventually this thing's gonna rot down just like everything else in this world does. So it's just a matter of making it last a little bit longer. So let's go on and start building something. Like I said, I think in a previous video, I'm gonna try to do this kind of design passive solarly. Is that a word? It is now, I guess. So anyway, this roof needs to have an overhang on this side. And I already calculated what the overhang needed to be for the height of the windows and all that. And I'm not doing the roof yet. I'm gonna do the wall first, and so I have my windows and everything ready. But what I need to know is how high to do the wall, because when this comes down, I want this to be able to sit on top of the wall at whatever angle this is. So this is what I got to measure from here down, and that's going to give me more or less the height of my wall that I'm going to build here. I could just measure angles and calculate based off of that and lots of other things, but I don't care that much. So I'm just kind of eyeballing and guessing with this one, which may come back to bite me in the end here, but yeah, it's just a chicken coop. When you go build your chicken coop, you can make it as accurate as you want. So I decided to just go ahead. I've got my torch here to burn the bottom side of these plates because I'm sure there's going to be water or whatever splashing up there, and hopefully that'll give it some protection. And just the bottom part. I'm not going to do the whole frame of this thing because I don't want to take the time to do that. And I only got my little propane canister here, which is starting to get a little empty. So I eyeballed this pretty close here. That's sitting right down on that bar. I think these roof 2x4s are gonna get hooked to these bars here on each end with some metal straps of some sort. And then this will overhang a certain amount to block the sun. Now I gotta get windows built. It's a little math for your enjoyment. This is the opening size I need for those windows. So I got two of them, 21 inches high by 30 wide. I found my center point from that end to that end so I can have them centered. And then that is 40.5 inches from this interior board to that center point, and then I subtracted the 30-inch width. Got me 10.5 inches of leftover, and I divided that in half, which is 5.25. So 5.25 over to here, and then 5.25 over to here is going to be where my window opening should end up. So, and I'm gonna repeat that over here. Basically, I can just take that 5.25, measure in, and that'll be where that window should be. At least that's what I think. And then the way I'm gonna build this is I'm gonna cut a couple more of these legs here. And actually it's gonna be 4 more of them, because there's gonna be one for each side of the window. And really, technically, I guess I should be putting a top plate up here. So yeah, I need to make them 1.5 inches shorter than these. And then put a top plate in, put it all in there, hammer it all together with nails. And then I should be able to put this back up and set my windows in. So these are the marks where I marked how the width of the window where I wanted them. Just I'm lining up this inside with that, more or less. Oh, ho, ho. You know what just happened?
No. But it seems like rotten luck.
I put it right on top of the nail below it.
Rotten luck. That's what just happened.
Good aim. Gotta be positive about these things. Straighten my nail back out. I don't want to be wasteful. We'll just move to the side a bit.
And hope we don't hit it again.
We want more. We need more. It's just a chicken coop.
Yep. And again, you have to ask yourself, how soon do you want to have to fix it?
Yes. Okay. Oh, I didn't put marks over here.
There's a mark there.
It's not the mark. I need 5¼ inches over. And I need my, oh, there it is. 5¼ It's right there. More or less. And why I put them at an angle?
Because
It's your
if
quiz.
you didn't, they'd stick out too far and you'd have to beat them sideways.
Yeah. No, it's not sticking out.
Don't quiz me.
Well,
It's a weekend. I'm not taking any tests.
yeah. That looks pretty. Not exactly centered.
Oh, look, a yellow jacket. They're everywhere.
Actually, you know what? I did that on purpose.
You did.
Yeah, because I wanted this one to stick out.
That's a
It's
nice.
just backwards. Oh, it's getting heavy.
It does that when you add more to it.
This thing. Yeah. Because I'm gonna put that there-ish, and this will stick out, and I can put another wall into that. But before I do all that, I gotta nail the bottoms. So I gotta flip it over. Well, we decided to go ahead and put some oil on the bottom. Just the spots that I burned. Anybody know what these are?
Annoying.
These little bugs have been buzzing us and driving us crazy all day. Put in the comments if you know what that is. Well, we got that side framed and all oiled up. That's actually the bottom. So we're gonna flip that over and around. So this end's gonna go down there and then put windows in eventually, but we're just working on framing now. So on to the next side here. This side is gonna hopefully have external nesting boxes that hang out. So I'm gonna have to frame this as well, and then down there and possibly on the inside wall I may use pallets for that to save some money, so I don't have to keep buying lumber. I'm gonna make this wall the same height as that one just to be consistent across here. And we got the start of the frame for this end. The missus is gonna go ahead and oil that, and then we're gonna probably knock off for today. So for the next time, we'll have to probably start building some nesting boxes on the end there. Or I might just go around to the next wall. I don't know.
You're doing that with pallets, you said?
What?
You're doing the next wall with pallets?
Yeah, I might do the next wall with pallets. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, if you watched this far, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.